Oh, sorry. Hey guys, good morning. Good. Move my camera a little bit better. Mm. Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Today is my first day of doing a simulcast. I'm streaming live here on YouTube, and also I'll be doing it on Twitch. For you people watching me on Twitch, I won't be able to see chat. So if you do want to chat, you have to come over here on YouTube. If you have any questions you want to ask me, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get this adjusted a little better. Okay, great. But today we're going to be finishing up the, when I mean finishing, uh, getting a couple more things we do because we next step is going to be sealing. I want to get it wrapped up today so we can seal it at the end of the stream. We get all prepped to seal it, and then next week we'll be painting, which is my most exciting part. But while it's drying, we're going to start working on how to do the lights on the hand, which I don't know yet, because that's what we do when you get creative. You make it up as we go.
80.
That is a resub on my Twitch account, which I see from my live stream. Can you guys see me on YouTube? Hold on, let me double check something real quick. Make sure you guys can see me. Hold on, let me double check something real quick, guys, to make sure that I'm streaming live on YouTube. Because, I mean, that was a Twitch. Hold on. It's all experiment, guys. My dear friend Peter set this up for me today. Yesterday it was. Hold on. Am I on YouTube? Hey guys, good morning. Can you guys see me on YouTube as well? Good morning. Oh, you're live on YouTube. Okay, fantastic, Becky. And nice to see. Yeah, me too. Can't wait. Hey, Pigtails and Power Tools. Ansley, everybody, real quickly, a shout out to my dear friend Ansley, who I haven't seen in ages. Great maker. Also, she was the fan in the flames for me doing my Battle Sister costume. She really helped me out by giving me some cast pieces and the filigrees, the fortalies for the armor, and yeah, yep, she's awesome, and she's a great creator. I like her stuff. Just move my sign. Ansley, hold on a second. There you go. Okay, I'm just okay, yeah, it's a real sign. It's not a green screen thing. Oh, you're Ansley, you're awesome. Thank you guys so much, guys. All right, guys. Anyway, this is great. Simulcast, very fun. Again, everybody, if you're watching me on Twitch, if you have any comments, please pop over on YouTube, because that's the way I have it set up today. Can't do two chats because my brain will melt. And I'm old, damn it. So, wow, my beard is getting full. I'm kind of growing it out for the wife. There. Okay. I digress. Let's get down to business, shall we? All right. Just bring this up just a little bit, like that. Okay. Move the microphone. Okay, the foam clay is all dry. The detail looks great. I was thinking before we go pulling this lens out, I want to put on, I realize I want a little thing you can put on to wear. I was thinking about this because in the actual, in the game, in the animation, like tendrils grow out and wrap around his arm. And we're not going to get that elaborate, but I want to be able to have something I can just put on. And it's so thin, I don't want to do a Velcro, so I'm just going to glue a loop of foam in here. Something I can just slide my hand through, you know, big enough to get my hand through and hold it around my wrist. I have some 4mm foam right here. And I think if we just do like a small little band right here, like this, and just glue it on, be enough to get my hand through. Well, let's see. It's going to be a little tricky, isn't it? Let me see. It has to be... That's going to be pretty tight, Ted. Luna Pie, thank you so much for your continuous support and subscription. Thank you so much, so much. Again, everybody, that's from over there at Twitch. Resub. Again, if you guys would like to chat, come over here on YouTube Live, and you can take the chat. Thank you so much, Luna Pie. That's awesome. Yeah, this might be I think I may have cut this too short. Yeah, it's not going to be long enough for me to get my hand through there. Let me see. Let's do maybe look a little bit. Yeah, because you got to get your hand through this. So, yeah, it might not be. I'm just want to be able to slide my hand through, so it's gonna be up like that much, right about. Here, let me get a mark Sharpie. I'm gonna put the marker in my mouth. So about right there. It's about as wide as I can. All right, let's see. Let's go ahead and cut this at a bevel, right? And man, this blade is dull. I gotta sharpen this guy. Hold on. There we go. And then this side too is bevel it. Alright, now I should be able to get my hand through that. Okay, so what we're going to do is let's make this look a little bit more organic. Let's put a little bit of a hoop in here. Something like this. That. All right. And if we glue this guy on like this, here, I should be able to get my hand through here, right? Oh, see, it's too, okay. Still, it's got a lot of room. So I want to tighten this up a little. Let's trim a little bit more off. About this much. I wonder what I had would probably have worked anyway. So it's like this. Yeah, still, that's way too big. But, you know, hold on. Let's go back to what I had. So let's see if I put this on like that to get my hand. No, it's too small. All right, never mind. Because my plan is I want to glue this down permanently right here, just because the hand sits here, it'll be over the wrist. But it still has to be big enough for me to get my hand through. So if we glue this here and there, yeah, let's trim a little bit more off. A little bit more. Can be a little tighter. I'm going to tighten. Just keep on trimming. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, good. Let's do... Put it right there. So if I make it like that, bring this up just a little higher. A little bit like that. A little bit like that. Okay. So I'll make some marks. Make my glue lines. Come on, pen. Don't die on me now. Come on. That pen's dead. Hold on. Let's get the white Prevo mark. This is the red mark. Let's give this a shot here. Yeah, there we go. Just like that. There, we got it. Trace that for later. All right, we got some contact cement. What's that? Becky goes, banned yo bot on Twitch who wants to supply you likes and follows. All feels good. Oh, banned. Oh, thanks, Becky. The bots. They're everywhere. Okay, where was I? Sorry, glue. Some glue on this edge. And that. I'm going to apply contact cement on these guys. Right there on the edge. Okay, let the glue dry. While the glue is drying, let's catch up with chat. Get this a little closer to the light. How's everybody doing today? What are you all working on? Today, after this stream, I am going to see the movie Dune. Dune 2. Love the first one, and I know the story pretty well, so when I saw the first time, I'm like, oh my god, the second one's going to be just nothing but action-packed, because that's where everything starts to happen. That's where Paul becomes a leader of the Fremen people, and he starts fighting the Harkonnens and destroying the flow of spice, which makes the Emperor have to come to Arrakis, which is super cool. And I'm a fan of the old 80s movie too, so. And this dry. Yeah, let's do. Looking good. Almost there. Oh, Pigtail Power Tools says, doing good. I'm working on a cyberpunk costume. I know, Ainsley. Here's my thing. I want to do a cyberpunk too. I did the V thing, but I want to make my own cyberpunk, like just based on the game. I want to make my own kind of style jacket, and I have my cyberpunk face thing. but I want to make a jacket to go with it and stuff. So that's, yeah, I really want to do a nice cyberpunk costume. Oh, Becky, my youngest took off to see in the big city to see without me Dune. Oh, I'm sorry, Becky. I think I think I bought Dune. I think it's when it came out. I had it on DVD. I bought it. I want to get two, so I have the complete. Yeah. Okay, the glue is dry. Gonna line it up on our marks right here. Get some contact, come down like this. See? Yeah, that's it. Now, granted, it's just enough to hold on because I kept it loose because you might have some clothes or a fabric on here, but I just want to have something to keep it on here. You know, I could probably go a little tighter. Nah, don't. I don't risk it. That's good. Okay, don't want to go too tight. Now, we like this, but I want to dress this to make it look like the tendrils. So I went ahead and got myself some Cosplay Pros foam dowels, and we're going to go ahead and take these foam dowels. We're going to glue them on here to kind of create the tendril, but we're going to cut them at a bevel. Show you what I mean here. Kind of pretty steep. You want to cut it like that on the edge. And the reason is so we can stuck it and get it in here pretty deep like that and just wrap it. I'm just going to wrap the edge. And just like that. So let's make a mark here. Get our length here. Right there. So. Got it. Apply some glue. Come to think of it, let's go ahead and just put glue on this whole thing. Just like that. You know, I wonder if I have any thinner foam dowels kind of to break it up a little bit so I could have thick and thin to make it look a little bit more organic. Let me check and see what I have. Excellent, I do. So I could do I could break it up a little bit. So we can do thick, thin, kind of make it look a little different. Whew. Let me turn my fan on, guys. I can smell this glue. Oh, you go see Dune with your mom? Okay, excellent. Yeah, I'm doing this today. I'm really excited. Ainsley, where do you live? Are you? You guys? I think do you guys live close to Becky? I was curious because I'm coming out. Hopefully, I got my fingers crossed. I come out for ElcoCon again. I wasn't know if that was anywhere close to you, Ainsley, or is that too far for you? I thought you guys were close in the region. All right. Okay, glue's dry. Get it like this. Lamp on the edge. Wrap it. Can I get in here? That. I got a thin guy here. Let's do this. Like that. Yeah, gotta put some glue on this, Ted. Helps if you have glue on it. Yeah, this is going to just brush glue in the whole thing. Just I'll probably use a large majority of this anyway, so got that. Same thing with this guy. We take the thin foam, thin half round, and stick that in there like that. Oh, wait, let's get some scissors here. Just cut just before a little bit. Like that. Push it in there. Yeah, there we go. Then take our thick piece, and again, if it make it move like a wait, yeah, like that. There. Trying to kind of put some bends to it to give it some life, maybe. Let's do that. Let's kind of like twist just a little bit, like that. Let's trim a little bit more on the outside like this. Then stuff it in like that. Yeah, there you go. Again, cut a little bit ahead. Some scissors. Fold in. Nice. Now let's. You don't think? Yeah. Hold on. We might have to get because the angle we're going to go, it's going to probably get. So let's maybe do this. Let's make a big guy. No, let's keep going. Let's do that. Contact cement. There we go. Let that dry. And the thin guy. The thinner one, let's put some glue on this one. All right. All right. Let that glue dry. Let me catch up with chat. Oh, Elko's 120 miles west of Ansley, so 120 miles east of me. Okay. Power tools. I do about 2 hours away from Becky from Salt Lake. Okay. Come back to Elko. Oh, you didn't get a steak? No, I didn't. I didn't get a steak. I'd love to go to Elko. I almost went last year, but I was terrible with communication with the event. HM Cosplay goes, "Hey Ted, how is cosplay pro foam since TNT is gone?" And I am looking for. Great story behind that is I found out about cosplay pros through TNT. TNT, unfortunately, after COVID, really destroyed them, and they had a hard time getting out underneath the damage that COVID did. So they had to close shop. And when Cosplay Pros get up and running, Cosplay Pros sells the same, because TNT gets their foam from China. They order it and get it made and have it shipped to them from China. So their distributor is the same distributor. So now Cosplay Pro gets the same foam that TNT used to have. So now you're basically getting TNT foam from Cosplay Pro. So that's what made me switch over. I was like, when I found out, Tony, who runs TNT, introduced me to them and said, "Hey, I said, oh my God," because I was like so heartbroken because they're my sponsor. And I love their foam. And I didn't want to start looking around for new foam when I like their foam so much. And Cosplay Pro actually sells the old foams, the same foam. So therefore, yes, Cosplay Pro foam is awesome. Hey, John, I only just found you. Hey, buddy. Yeah, I'm doing, which I'll be sending these patterns to you shortly. But yeah, I'm doing the stream. I'm doing stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. But you can't chat with me on Twitch so much as you can on YouTube. But hello, John. Welcome. Everybody, John Hughes is also the modifier who helps me, makes my patterns wonderful. Speaking of that, let's get back to gluing. Okay, this is dry. Oh wait, no, that's not the thin. You need to go thick, 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 thick. It's thick, thin, thick, thin. There you go, just like this. Like that. Come straight down. Cut a little long, like this. Fold it back, like that. And let's go thin. Take a thin piece like here, comes right in that. Like that. Look a little long. Fold it back in, like, oops. Hold on, didn't cut that much off. Hold on. That's all right. Just cut with a knife. Got it. And then we do a big guy right here, that big guy right there. Okay, we'll put some glue on it, let that dry. Hey John, I'm sorry. I can't remember. I told you that I'm switching. Ultralight goes, hey, hello, I'm finally able to catch your stream. Thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you. Again, everybody, if you have any questions, by all means, please ask. If you're watching this on Twitch, if you want to leave any comments, you have to pop over here at YouTube because I don't have it set up to where I can see Twitch chat, only on YouTube. So if you guys want to chat with me, please come over to YouTube and chat. This is my first simulcast I'm doing today, trying it out. I think it's great. Everything's working. I love it when things work. We are doing the Oni Gauntlet today, which is where we're at right here. I'm doing the tendrils on the bottom because he wears it in the game, like he's like this. You could probably, if you wanted to go longer, I just want to make it enough to where I can just get it under my hand and just hold it. I don't want to go too crazy. I know in the actual animation it grows, it's like in his entire arm, but I just want to have it to where I have something to hold on, you know, because if you have some clothes or fabric or whatever you want to put onto, or you can put a little bit of softer foam inside. I just didn't want to have a thing where you had to have Velcro and snaps because it's just such a small connection. There's not a lot to connect to, so I just want to make it to where I can just push my hand through, which just enough it works. Which when you make this for yourself, you can definitely adjust it to your own fitting. Wow. Yeah, this is really coming together. I'm really happy with this. And we're gonna do the last little wrap with the big piece of foam here. We're gonna call it done, and we're going to remove the lens and start getting it prepped to seal. You notice that today also too, I'm going to use there's some nicks and scratches I want to fill in. So we're using some gap filler today as well. Ooh, too bad. Let me just grab it really quick while I'm thinking about it. Excellent, got that. All right. All right, I'm gonna stick this guy right here. Just like that. I'm gonna wrap them up like this. Over. And we're going to come a little long right here. Like that. Then fold it back, tuck it in like this. Now these guys sticking out, not that big of an issue. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave them. I don't want to cut them off. I'll keep them there. Just keep good contact. All right. Hold on, move this, move that. All right, we have our wrist tendrils hooked up. And oh, wow, this is nice now. Yeah, it's a little firm there. That's all hooked up. So we're going to go ahead and remove this lens. I found with trying to pull hot glue off, it's great just to use alcohol. If you want just to break the surface on something, you don't have to go crazy. Just dab a little alcohol on here, on the hot glue. And pry on it. And it just comes right off. There you go. Got that. And one more. Okay. Ta-da! Take that out. We'll just take all this hot glue out. There. And there we go. Look at that. Nice. Therefore, we know for a fact when we're all done, sealing, we can drop the lens right back in. We're so close. I was looking at this, and there's some nicks and scratches. Like, I want this to be like there's some cuts a little bit deep, too deep here. I'm going to fill these guys in. And I have, my favorite is gap filler. If you don't have gap filler, you can also use quick seal, which is another great way to seal and hide nooks and crannies and scratches. So I'm going to take the gap filler, like so. And where the cracks, just want to fill them in like that. Perfect. Mm-hmm. That. Mm-hmm. That. See anything else? Keep looking around. There's a spot here. I just try to get rid of all the hard edge, anything that can, the little cracks and crevices I can't get to, like this, like a little crease line here. You don't think it's going to show up, and once you start sealing stuff and painting it, things pop out, which you don't normally see. And as a matter of fact, when I seal this, there'll probably be things I haven't seen I'll miss and do this again. But just double checking. I try to get the stuff I can see right out of the gate here. Just like that. Mm-hmm. All right. All right, looking good. Anything else? A little deep here. Let's fill this in. As a matter of fact, it's a spot I missed. I didn't get rounded off, so I'll just fill it in with some gap filler. That'll do it. There you go. All right. We'll go ahead and let this gap filler dry. This is great. This is really coming together. So that's going to dry, and we'll go ahead and do the creature cast. Again, I'll record that, but I'll just do it. It's not that exciting to watch. So I'm going to go ahead and just, I'll definitely record it and have it all. I'll have it all cut into the actual video. But yeah, I'm just going to get this all prepped and creature cast it. And then, you know, I realized what I'm going to be doing next week. While the creature cast is drying, I'm going to go ahead and take that lens and get some foam backing and some diffusion, and I'm gonna think about how we're gonna light this thing up. Those little lithium batteries, those little lithium battery packs are really small. I might have used that because I used to use 9-volt batteries. That 9-volt battery is going to be way too big to fit in here on that arm because it's such a low profile fit. It fits really tight. And yeah, I like, oh yeah, this is great now. It fits really good. So there it is. Got the brace, got the little tendrils. Yeah, I think the little lithium batteries will work in here so I can just get this guy to glow because I definitely want the eyeball to glow. And it's got a neat little pattern on the eyeball, which we're going to figure out too. So we'll definitely be doing that next week. So coming back next week will be me wiring up the light bulb for the eye and me doing some kind of painting behind the lens, the Easter egg shell. Because if you actually look at the from the animation, it has this kind of like bluish thing, but it's kind of dark in the center, so it only glows on the edges. And so the way to do that is to paint the center with paint, but make it thicker in the center so the light doesn't transmit so much from the, so it just transmits to the sides. So create that that side effect. Well, again, this is in theory, so we're going to give it a shot. Oh, it goes, would you like, I'd like to be able to see your Twitch chat for future streams. I know ultralight, it's just I don't know how that works yet. I just got, thanks for coming over here. Thanks for coming to YouTube and chatting. But I think it's one or the other. But I think it's set up, if you're going to do the simulcast, your chat is on YouTube. But I have my tech guy set this up for me because I've always wanted to do so. I love Twitch. I love my Twitch family, but I really like streaming live on YouTube. So for a while there, I think it was that Twitch would not allow it. I think it was a thing for a while that if you were doing it, they would just say, well, you lose your partnership. And so many people just bounced anyway. They lost a lot of content, a lot of Twitch creative people on Twitch. So they dropped that and said, okay, you can simulcast at the same time and not lose your partnership. So I'm able to do this and not lose my partnership on Twitch, which is great. So that's why I'm able to do that now. That's okay. That's okay. I said the sculpt turned. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, this is great. This is I love the. It was like. I like using the foam. I love the combination of foam clay, where you can use. I like using foam a lot as much as possible, but there's things where you can do. It's a little bit more easier and make it more organic with foam clay. So like all these little ridges on the back here that I wanted to kind of come up and blend out, I did with foam clay, and the around the eyeball, I want that nice tight fit, and so that's done with foam clay too. So while the lens is in there, I just foam clayed it and then let it dry. And it's this little nuance. And I'm wondering, you could probably do is take some foam clay, if I wanted to, I could just foam clay these little bumps in here and blend it all in if I wanted to. But you're not gonna really see this. Once it gets all painted, it's gonna be like this is a reddish color, organic looking. And I think this is kind of a gold, kind of bronzy gold. Again, it's in the anime. It's kind of like in the game when he's using it, it glows everywhere. But I'm just gonna do the like a gold. As a matter of fact, it's funny you say. I'm gonna start looking at my PlatFX has a lot of great metallics, but also I'd like to do some Cratex. I've heard nothing but great things about Cratex, so I might reach out to Cratex and say, hey guys, I'm doing this build. It'd be great. I would love to paint this with your paints to see what it would end up looking like. See if they're interested. Like, hey man, jump on board with me on this video. They're based out of Texas, I think. No, Florida. They're at Florida. Oh my God, Becky, yeah, Chrome stuff is great. I like the spastic. What did you find, Becky? Anything new? I'm working with my friend Eddie Yang, and he introduced me to some like really good metallic and enamel paint, like different craft paints or like acrylic paints that are really great metallics. They're crazy on how good they were. I'm like, I didn't know this stuff existed. The acrylics have changed since the time when I was a kid. Oh yeah, just Becky, if you can, just you can message it to me. If you can do it through Facebook or my email. Send me a link so I can check that out. Can't do that, I think, on YouTube here, but all right, this has been a great stream. I got done a little bit early today. But I got this all dialed in. It came out great. I was concerned about the wrist thing, but actually it works better than I thought it would. So, because I just want to have something that comes on and slides off. I don't want to make a Velcro hookup thing to it. So, just a simple little wrist gag. Got that. Got this. Got that. Yeah, I'm so eager. I want to paint this. I'm really eager. I want to get this painted. Yeah, tell you what. I know because Kratex and I met them at MegaCon. They came by my booth. We talked a little bit, and I know they bring my friend Tiffany Gordon cosplay. Stop recording real quick. Tiffany Gordon cosplay. They sponsor her, so she comes out to Monster Palooza, and I was like, oh, hey guys, I'm LA, and they're like, well, we already have somebody. Like, okay. I was trying to get them to bring me to Monster Palooza, but they already have Tiffany Gordon. Which kudos to Tiffany Gordon. She uses their paint a lot. She's all over it, so I can't argue that. She's on it, and she does a lot of stuff with her paints, so that's great. Oh, do any shows coming up? At the moment, no. In the beginning, I used to. My assistant Peter and I would just. We started this year like, yeah, we're gonna get really proactive and write to all these conventions, and we found out really quickly, conventions, there's no way to really reach them. It's like you don't go to them, they come to you. It's like, don't call us, we'll call you, and that's usually how it's set up. So everybody out there who are watching this, if you want me at your local convention, please write to your cons and let them know you'd like me as a guest, because otherwise, that's how I get the people see me at conventions and they go, they're like, hey Ted, you got to come to my con. And they come to me about that. I say, I have really no power in that. Don't get me wrong, I would love to go to all the conventions, and I tried to be proactive and found out really quickly it's not set up for that. It's that basically cons come to you. So conventions that would, if they know me from my YouTube channel, whatnot, most conventions are really good at running conventions, but they don't really know about the cosplay community as much. So it's up to you to let them know who you'd like a guest. And that's why sometimes when a convention starts up, they write to the fans and say, hey, everybody, we have a con coming up. Who would you like as a guest? And that's where you say, hey, we'd love to have Ted. So that's the moment, guys. So please write to your local cons, guys, and let them know you'd like me as a guest. I'm trying to get back out to Germany. When I first started, I went to Germany like 4 times. It's a blast in Germany. Also, Kamui and Benny just moved there. Is it Portugal? Or where they at? There's because I want to go out there too, and I did a live stream for them. They were just happy to have me do a live stream during COVID, and I wanted to come, and I said, hey man, if you guys get up and running again, I would love to come out to your con. So, and again, we tried to reach out to them, and it's just really hard because it's not set up for you to contact them. So guys, again, please let your local convention know that you'd like to have me as a guest, because I love traveling, I love meeting people, I love bringing on my hardware and doing workshops and panels. I have to travel light, unfortunately. My assistant's like, you got to do workshops. I'm like, I can't travel with supplies to do. I can do local stuff. So I'm really working on trying to do some workshops here in LA. I live in Los Angeles, California, and looking for spaces to do events. And hey Becky, listen to me. I'll be there in a heartbeat. They just got to reach out to me. I want to lock it down because it's in August. So the sooner they can lock it down, because I don't want to get wrapped up into a job and not be able to go. So yeah, have them. Cause I wrote to the people I should have wrote to, and if they want me, I'm sure they'll reach out to me. I've been checking my emails, so. I'll actually be coming to this con 10 pounds lighter. I'm super happy to say. Woo! Losing that weight, man. That's Becky and I's hobby right now, is the weight race, weight lose race. All right, guys, this has been a blast. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me on my first simulcast live stream from Twitch and YouTube. If you guys on Twitch, thank you, and please follow. If you're over here on YouTube, even better, subscribe. And go to my website, eviltedsmith.com, where I have tons of patterns. And if you're shopping for supplies or you want to know what I use or where I get it, go to Amazon. If you shop to my Amazon link, helps me keep making videos. I get a little kickback, no extra cost to you. The more you guys shop through my links, hit those thumbs up, leave comments, tell your friends. The more it grows, the better it gets for me. I'm 294,000. I'm really going to try to get 200,000 this year. I'm following this, why I'm kind of doing more of the live streams here on Twitch. And I got some videos I'm working on too, getting ready to make some more content. And I will definitely be taking this build and editing it down into a very, very short video so you guys can have this, because I'll be also make this pattern available as well. Oh, hiking today, Becky, good for you. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to get out and go for my walk. Again, everybody, thank you so much for all your continued support. I will catch you back next week, next week, Sunday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time here on YouTube Live and also on Twitch.